Hey guys, Abby Johnson here. I'm here with some breaking news for you today. I didn't even have time to upload it on my YouTube channel yet, but I will. So I just found out minutes ago hold on, let me back up. Okay, just a few days ago, Governor DeWine of Ohio issued a mandate in the state of Ohio and said that if any place is performing elective surgeries, which would include abortion, that they need to shut down immediately. That the only surgeries that can be done are surgeries that are life-saving and like if it's a life-threatening situation. So he issued that. So basically the thought is that, hospitals and clinics are running out of PPE, which is personal protection equipment. So gloves, masks, gowns, things like that. And things that protect you when you come in contact with another human being, bodily fluids, things like that. So hospitals and clinics are running out of PPE. And so basically the governor of Ohio said, listen, elective surgeries use PPE. This PPE may be seriously needed in a hospital or a clinic that's actually fighting coronavirus. We know that abortion clinics aren't doing that. They're just killing people. So they're not fighting to save people. So that's why the mandate came down. Planned Parenthood has openly said that they are going to defy this mandate in Ohio, that they're going to remain open. I hope that Governor DeWine gives them a swift kick and fines them $1 million or $1 billion. I don't know what it is, but I hope that there are steep penalties for it. I don't know what he's going to do. But today on social media, I was like, hey, if the governor of Ohio did this, then hey, let's do it in Texas. I'll tag Governor Greg Abbott. Is amazing. He's a great governor here in Texas. And I was like, let's tag him and let's say, hey, Governor Abbott, let's do this. Let's get behind this, right? Ohio did it. Let's step it up and let's do it here in Texas. So everybody tweeted him and tagged him and all of this. And I encourage people to tag their own governors. And we found out this evening, that Governor Abbott has issued an executive order that is in effect as of now. And it is the same as Ohio. So it basically says that if you are having an elective surgery, then you are not allowed to have the elective surgery until this is lifted. And until, hospitals are in better shape with their PPE. So what's going to happen now is abortion facilities are not going to be able to perform abortions here in the state of Texas. And they're probably going to try to skirt around the law by saying, well, we'll just do medication abortion because medication abortion doesn't require PPE because it's technically not a surgery. But let's back up a minute. According to the National Abortion Federation and according to Planned Parenthood Federation of America, the protocol for medication abortion requires two things that require PPE. One, it requires an ultrasound. Ultrasound requires PPE. Second, it requires a pelvic exam. Pelvic exam requires PPE. There is about a 20% complication rate with medication abortion, and one of those complications is that there will be retained products of the baby in the woman's womb. And so if that happens, and the solution is a surgical abortion, surgical abortions are banned. You cannot do it because it's an elective surgery. So because you don't have a way to clear or remedy the medication abortion failure, the medication abortion cannot be on the table. You can't do that either. So it's not really technically a loophole that they can go through, because the treatment of a failed medication abortion is an elective surgical procedure. And abortion is always elective, guys. Always elective. Yes, women may be forced. Yes, women may be coerced by a partner or whatever, but nobody's putting a gun to their head. It's always elective. It's always a choice, even if they're being forced, even if they're being, and I say forced, not really forced, even if they're being coerced by a partner. So anyway, so it is elective. Abortion's always elective. Nobody ever has to have an abortion. So anyway, so that's sort of what we're dealing with right now. And so I'm excited. So what I need you guys to do is to go and tag the governors in your state. You may say, well, my governor is never going to do that. Listen, this isn't just about abortion. This is about personal protective equipment that's needed for hospitals. And abortion facilities should not be using up this equipment. Number one, they shouldn't be killing people. Okay, we know that. But number two, aside from that, okay, if you put aside the pro-life viewpoint, people shouldn't be doing elective surgery. Like, I can't go and get I don't know, like a some sort of plastic surgery, okay? Because it's elective. They will use PPE that could desperately be needed in a hospital. So that's really what this is about. So we need to encourage governors to stand up and to protect the people in their state. So it's very exciting. As of tomorrow, abortion facilities in Texas should not be performing abortions. We'll see what happens. We know that Governor Abbott he will be quick to penalize them or have some sort of consequence if they defy his mandate. So it's an exciting time. And guys, the reason this is really exciting is like people say, well, they're just going to do it like in 4 weeks when the mandate's lifted. Okay, maybe. But what we know to be true is that when women have more time, and this is statistically proven, when women have more time to contemplate their decision about an abortion, they will almost always choose life for their baby. Women choose abortion because they're on this like high-speed train track in their mind, and they're in crisis, and they're feeling like an abortion is the only decision that they can make at that moment. So with given more time, and this is why Planned Parenthood and the abortion industry are against waiting periods, like 24-hour and 48-hour, 72-hour waiting periods before you can have an abortion, because they want to capitalize on that woman's vulnerability. And they want to say, hey, you're vulnerable, you're scared, let's get you that abortion as quick as you can. Don't think about it, because if you think about it, then you might start feeling the maternal bond with your child. You might actually go and have an ultrasound and see your baby on the ultrasound screen and feel that bond with your child, what naturally happens with the mother and child in the womb. They want to try to prevent that at every single corner. So this is why this is important. I believe that by doing this, we are going to see more and more women choosing life just because they had more time to contemplate their decisions. So this is a really good thing, guys. Please be in prayer for pregnancy centers as they still man phone lines. They're doing text lines or trying to talk to these women. Certainly, they're going to see an increase in women contacting them, needing resources, needing help. So, please be in prayer for them. Please continue to give to your pregnancy centers. They are in need of your support now more than ever. So anyway, this is very exciting. This is all sort of breaking news. So tag your governors, share this with your governors. If you don't share this video, share a message with your own governor. Let them know that we need them to step up. We need them to set a precedent to help people in their state. All right. Thank you guys. Have a great night.